Portal Cloud9 Pro. The best Multivendor plugin for WooCommerce.
Hello and welcome to this channel. I'm going to introduce you to a new WordPress plugin called Portal Cloud9. Portal Cloud9 can be found from the WordPress library. You can get the free version of it, and if you want the pro version, you'll get it from the website called gradizer.com. Please pay a visit and you'll be able to explore and see what they have. They have more plugins there. So without wasting time, I'll take you through the steps of how you can be able to download, install the plugin, and how you'll be able to use it. Here, as you can see from the screen, I'll go to my Chrome browser. I had already downloaded that plugin and installed, but for the sake of this video, I'll just take the steps again and I'll deactivate it. And then I'll click add plugin. And if I come here and type Portal Cloud9, it's something that I had already done. You'll find it. It's called Portal Cloud9. So this is a free version. It has some limitations. There's some lacking features on this one. Portal Cloud9, as I told you earlier, this is a multi-vendor plugin. So the free version lacks the multi-vendor features. It's just a standard dashboard for WooCommerce. So let me just activate because I already have it. Here we go. Something that I'd like you to notice about this plugin, you don't have to do any setup. Once you've uploaded or you've installed, you'll just come to, I'll just open a new tab. I'll type the website. You can visit through user portal. So once you install this plugin and you activate it, it installs all the required pages. So you'll just have to access them. You can go to pages section and you'll be able to see all the new pages that have been added by this plugin. So here we are going to use user portal. So here on overview, you can be able to just see how many visitors are online at the moment, and you can be able to see the store performance, orders today, revenue in 30 days, published products, pending orders, and unread messages and orders. So this plugin comes with some key selling points, some key features which you won't find on other multi-vendor plugins. So like here we have inbox. People can inbox you from the website and you'll be able to get every inquiry, every message, you'll be able to get it through this section. We also have call leads. So on call leads, let me take you to the website. On call leads, we have, I'll go to the product section. I want to demonstrate what call leads is. So on the website section, we have search products. These are licenses. If I click more, I'll just pick any randomly. So I'll click more here. And then we have ask about this product. It will open this form. So this is for inquiries. For call leads, let me open a different plugin, a different website. I'll come here. This is one of the clients that I know have installed this plugin. So I'll click details, search which product has a phone number. Like this one has a phone number. So they have added, you see, this is a multi-vendor plugin, so different vendors have registered to sell their products through this platform. So each seller has their phone number for each specific product that they sell. So here, if I want to click call now, I have to log in. So I have an account, I sell something through this website, so I have an account. So I'll click login. It's a WordPress plugin. I've logged in. So let me take you back to that specific product. Refresh. So the phone number is now revealed. It's revealed because I've already logged in now. So whenever a user or a customer clicks this number using their mobile phone, it will just prompt them to call that number on their phone, whether it's iOS or Android. And then the important thing about the call leads on the dashboard, whenever someone clicks here, it tracks. Right now there's no one who has clicked. And then, so this is one of the key features. We have rewards. On reward sections, administrator user interface, it's able to track all the users who have utilized their points. It will list all of them here, and you can be able to manipulate those points. Maybe you want to give them a bonus. It's Christmas or it's Eid, it's any holiday, and in all your holidays you award all your customers with certain points. You can pick any customer, click add points, and it will open this pop-up. We have quick amount, you can just click, or you just type directly. Maybe you want to award them 1000 points. And if you click apply, they'll acquire those points and they can be able to use them. So the beauty of this dashboard is these points can be converted to coupons. So on the customer's account, they'll see the points which they've earned from this website, and they earn these points by purchasing a product from your website. Whenever they purchase, they get some percentage of coins which is converted to points, and they can be able to withdraw those points or convert them to coupons. So whenever they purchase something else on the same website, they can just come to this to their section on the customer's side, and they just convert directly, and it will give them as coupon. They'll just add that code, and it will apply on their next product whenever they want to purchase. So this is also one of the key selling points. So if you have this plugin, you don't want your managers or vendors or customers to access your WordPress dashboard. So you want them to manage everything through the front end, and that's what we have right here. So this is limited because it's a free version. Let me give you a glimpse of what the pro version has. So I had already downloaded to my PC. So let me come here, click add plugin, click upload, and then I'll choose from my downloads. So we have the Pro version here, Portal Cloud 9 Pro version 20.15.17. This one, you won't get it from the WordPress library. From the WordPress library, you get the free version of it. So this one you get it from gradizer.com. You'll just pay for the license and then you'll receive an email. That email will have the license credentials for your website. So it will give you access to the dashboard on that website, gradizer.com. And when you log in, you can be able to download this plugin. You'll also get a link which you can just click and download it after you've purchased it. So I'll click it, open, click install. I'll activate. And now we have the Pro version of Portal Cloud 9. So we have the free version above, Portal Cloud 9 version 8.7.5, and then we have Portal Cloud 9 Pro version 20.15.17. So for Pro to work, you need to install the free version. Pro uses the free version as a shell. And also, this plugin needs WooCommerce because it's a WooCommerce based plugin. So I have both of them. So I want you to notice something. Whenever you install this plugin, you don't have to set anything. After installing, it will set all the pages required. It will set the dashboard page, which you access through /user-portal. So let me just log out and show you what I mean. And before I even log out, I also want you to notice, let me close at the tabs. There's something I'd like you to notice. After I've installed this plugin, all the customers or all the vendors or all the managers, apart from the administrator, they won't be able to access the WordPress dashboard anymore. Once this plugin is active, automatically they won't be able to access the WordPress dashboard. So I want to log out and demonstrate what happens whenever someone logs in. So I'm logging out. This is what you get. So if you visit the website, you know the login details for WordPress. You click WP-admin. So whenever this plugin is active and the Pro version is activated, if anyone types WP admin and they try to visit, they won't find that page. It will tell them that the page can't be found. It will give them the 404 error. And let's try WP-login. We have login, it's login.php. If I click and try to visit, it will give me the same results. The page can't be found. So it won't give anyone access to the normal or default WordPress login page. So any user who has an account on this website, user portal is the default page for this website once the plugin has been activated. So if I'm logged out, I visit user portal, it will take me to the login page, and it's already set up. It sets up by itself, and it comes with some key features which are key selling points. So it has the two-factor authentication. We all know that a website without two-factor authentication is risky, and there are different versions of two-factor authentication. So this comes with two of them. There's 2FA, which after you've entered your username and password, it will ask you to enter the code. So let me enter. and then type and then click sign in. You see, so I have to enter the authenticator code for me to verify that I'm the actual user. So I don't want to use the 2FA, I want to use the biometric system. So I had shown you the 2FA, the authentication code process. So right now I want to show you the biometric. Since I've already set it up on my account, I'll just click biometric. It has two tabs, password and biometric. So I'll click sign in with biometric, and then I'll touch on my, I've already set up, so I'll just touch. It will verify if the account exists, and it will log me in automatically. So whenever the biometric is set, the user has to access this website through that device which they had registered in. So I'm using my laptop, it has the fingerprint reader, I've managed to access. So this is the pro version of the plugin. Let me take you through so that you can see the difference compared to the free version. So in overview, we have sales, we have orders, we have store health, it has its sections and monthly revenue goal. And then we have this section, it's new, visitor analytics. So on visitor analytics section, I can be able to see whoever visited any page on this website. So this is important because you might want to track, you might want to know how your website performs, you might want to know which specific page receives more visitors. So that's where this section comes in. So we have today we've received 103 visitors, last 7 days we've received 779, last 30 days we've received 1498. So we have overview, it shows, this notes show the actual date. You can see 57 on July 22nd, like that. And then here below we have just below the graph visitor trend, we have the peak day. So this is the day that received the most visitors. So it was Friday, and which time range? We have 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Friday. That's when the website received the most visitors. And then what were the total visits on that day? It was 1816. Daily average, the same. And then below it we have traffic sources. You can be able to know from which browser the users are visiting you the most, visiting the website the most. We have Chrome, which is leading, and others. And then we have the people who just type the address directly on any browser. That's the domain. And then we have the people who visited mail.gradazer.com. It will list all the pages that have been visited on this section. And then on the right side we have top pages. The leading page, the page which has been visited the most on this website, is at the top. We have it here, followed by the second one, 44. So some people try to visit login page, which is wp-admin or wp-login, and they failed, so it's showing 44. We have those who visited shop and so on. And then below it we have top countries. The country that visited this website the most, it's at the top, and it goes consecutively. The least country which visited this website, and it has pagination which shows more countries. So we can see here US is leading, and if you click it, it will give you more details about US, which page is leading, and how many people visited that on that day, or the day that is set at the top. On the right, it's showing us which devices people used to visit this website and which device is leading. So you have desktop and then mobile. So it's showing on the right side the percentage. And then when we scroll at the top, we have activity. You can be able to know anyone, and it will list their names, whoever filled any form on the website, the contact us form, the careers page. You'll be able to know everyone who filled any form on this website. On the right side, it's showing whoever logged in on this website. So today it's only me, and then UTM will come to that on the next video. It's more detailed. So this is one of the key selling points. And then we have all the orders that we've received, and then we have shipments. Any customer or vendor, they have this section called shipments. So whenever you process the order, you come here and update what's the progress of that order. Maybe it's being shipped or it's being transferred to the customer. So you just set it here, and then the user will be able to see on their account on the shipment section. And then we have, okay, we'll skip templates. We have products. Here you'll be able to manage the products from this section without visiting the WooCommerce product section. So you can be able to toggle either grid view or list view. So in grid view, this is how it appears, and in list view, this is how it appears. So you can edit a specific product. So if I click edit, you'll be able to see this. So there's category. If I switch basic on, it will show basic. If I switch off, everything works. And you can add new category here. And this syncs so well with WooCommerce. So whichever setting you change here, or whichever category you add on this section, you'll find it on WooCommerce category section. So it syncs very well. And then you have the tags. You can add new tags or choose the existing ones. If I click here, it will add. If I cancel, it will cancel from this list. And then you have featured product. So these are the top selling products that you want them to appear on the home page. So if you just switch it on, it will appear on the front page of your website or home page. And then you have the SKU. So if you leave this blank, it will automatically add an SKU by itself, but you can customize. You can just add whichever series you use when you're adding your SKU. And then you have the seller phone number. You can add it here. And then below we have pricing. You can set the regular price, sell price. It has all the WooCommerce features and more. It's even more than what WooCommerce has. And then you have the stock status. We have stock quantity if you want to set it. Weight, length, width, height. You can set it if you want. And then you can add product gallery from here. And then product image, you can add it here. If I cancel, it will give me an option to add a new one, a product feature. So this is also one of the key selling points. So another thing which is important with this website, most of the customers don't know how to convert images. They may just take a picture of their product with their phone and upload it directly on their website. So it will clutter the website with heavy images which are not converted. So the beauty of this plugin is that if I come to add new product, And then you see we have product image. This is the featured image. Whichever image you add here, it will automatically reduce the file size while maintaining the same quality that you uploaded, and it will convert any format, whether it's PNG, JPEG or any other format. It will convert it to WebP version, which is the lighter version of images to be uploaded on the website. So I'll do a demonstration. Let me search for any image that I have. Let's see, I have this one. Which version? It's PNG. Let's demonstrate. So I'll click here, or I can just drag. I'll drag and drop. You can confirm that item type is PNG file. If I drag it to here, it will upload and show me the progress, and then it will crop. It has cropped to the square format. And if I click this image and open in new tab, you see it has already been converted to WebP version. And I also want you to see the file size, so I'll save it. Pictures. Let's compare. So this was the one which we had uploaded, converted. This is the one before and after. So the one before was 389 kilobytes, and the converted one is 49 kbs. So it reduces the file size while maintaining the same quality, and it also crops to match all the products needs to have the same dimension. So it crops to that dimension, the correct one, which is a ratio of 1:1, and it reduces the file size and converts it to WebP version. So that's also a key selling point of this plugin. So let's go back. I don't need the new plugin, the new image. So another thing for multi-vendor, your website is that kind of a website like, let's say, Alibaba, which has many vendors, and the admin doesn't have to interact directly with the customers. So they'll just register the vendors on this website, and the vendors will manage themselves. They will upload the products. The work of the admin will just be to approve the new uploaded product, and then it will go live on the website. And through this section, they can be able to whenever a customer reaches out to purchase a product, they'll interact directly with the vendor and not the admin of the website. So you can be able to add the seller phone number through this section, which they'll use. And then on the commission section, whenever a product is sold, you can set by default a vendor receives 95% of not 95, they receive 97% of the cost of the amount of the whichever product which has been purchased, and then the website admin receives 3% of that sold product. So that's by default, but you can be able to change it however you want through the WordPress admin section. So here it will list all the withdrawal requests by vendor. It will list all of them, commissions. I want you to explore that if your website is a multi-vendor e-commerce. And then we have VAT options. On VAT options, this is also a key selling point. So this doesn't depend on WooCommerce VAT. And the beauty of this is that you might not know the tax for a specific country, your country, which is okay. We have Kenya, it lists the rate. In case the VAT rates change, you can, in case it changes, you can just manually set it here. or just type, let's say it's 17%, and then it will save. So by default it's 16, and the beauty of this is that you don't have to set VAT on your WooCommerce, and actually you're not supposed to set both of them because they'll collide. You'll be charged the VAT twice. You just want to be charged once. So I'll disable no tax, save lines. Okay, we don't have tax on this website. Another thing is users. You can be able to manage all the users from this dashboard. So no need to access WordPress admin. You just manage everything from this section. So we have users. You can manage them. If you click, it will open a model. You can edit their, maybe you want to change their role, you want to add their phone number, they didn't add it. You want to delete the user, you want to reset their password. So if you click reset password, that user will receive an email and they'll be able to set a new password. You'll not set the password for them. So I'll click X, cancel. And then here we have roles. You can set new roles. These are the default. We have portal manager, we have vendor, we have custom. If you want to add a new one, you'll just click new role, type the display name, type the slug name, and then the portal access. What can the new role access on this website? Maybe it's just overview, to review the page analytics, or just products, setting new products. You can set that. And you can also be able to change the existing roles, like portal manager. If you click rename, you can change to something else, and if you save, it will actuate here. It will actuate on this section. Another key feature for this website is security audit. If I click it, you can be able to see who clicked the 2FA, who set it, who set the new two-factor authentication, who deleted the two-factor authentication, who tried to access the website. You can be able to see everything from here, and you can filter who accessed biometric and who enrolled to the biometric remove, biometric clear. You can be able to see all of that. So this is just for auditing. Suspicious probe. So at the moment we don't have any suspicions. Data wipe, we don't have. So you might want to track everything that happens on your website. This is the section to do that. So it's a pro feature. So that's just a general overview of this website. And another thing before I forget, let me just open the website directly. So I'll open new incognito and type Woodiere. On each product, you see we have favorite icon. This plugin automatically comes with this icon, but it comes with a shortcode which you'll just add on your loop. So if your website is developed using Elementor, maybe you're using drag and drop, or you're coding directly, adding the HTML to your Elementor pages. So you've created your loop for the product. So there's a short link which comes with that plugin, Portal Cloud 9. You'll just copy and add it where you want the favorite button to appear. So this is a button or toggle for favorites. So you'll just add that shortcode and it will change to that button. So if someone clicks the button, if they're logged out, it will ask them to log in, and then they'll enter their details and it will add that product automatically to their favorite section, the customer favorite section. So let me just go back. You can also access it through details. You have it here. So it's just a short link and then it converts to favorite icon. So I want to log in as a customer now. You see the interface, the customer side. What do they get? So I'll log out. If you log out, it will take you to this page. This is the login page or login section of this website. So I'll log in as a customer. I have so fingerprint reader, sign in. So if a customer has not set their 2FA, it will give them this model asking them to enable. If they click enable, it will take them to that section which they need to enable their 2FA. It's here, enable two-factor authentication. If you click this button, it will take you through the process. And then we have biometric authentication. If you need it, that's optional. Two-factor authentication is a must, but biometric authentication is optional. If you click, it will take you through the process. You'll be able to click the fingerprint reader. If you're using iPhone, it will scan your face. And if you're using any Android, it will ask you to add your fingerprint. So it's easy to set it up. So this is the customer interface. So it has an overview. So the overview side of the customer, they can be able to see the products, all the products which they've added on their cart, the favorites, unread messages, orders placed, and on the right side they can see the items in the cart again. It's just a repetition, and then it has the shortkeys for the quick buy actions. Start shopping, it will take them to the website, and then cart, it will take them to the cart section. My favorite, it will take them to this section which is favorites. Inbox, the same. So we have orders. Orders for the customer is for tracking which successful order they placed and they already purchased that product, and which specific product it is. It will be listed here. Shipments, they can be able to see the steps, whether it's being shipped, the shipment has been cancelled, or anything of a sort. And then we have cart. All the cart products will appear here. Currently it's just one. They can opt to remove or add quantity. And then we have favorites. They have not added any favorite product yet. So whenever they add a product to favorite, let me just do it manually. So shop. No. Let me go to the front end. So I click favorite button. Let me add this to favorite. Oh, the page is still loading. It has added successfully. So here you can see we have the favorite. If I click it, it will take me to the favorite page. And here we have our product. And it has a dark or light mode. So here I prefer the light mode. And you can also remove that product if you don't need it. And then inbox, you can be able to send the web administrator a message from this section. So that's an overview for the customer and admin side of the website or of this plugin. And I hope you enjoy. Take your time, download the free version from WordPress library. And if you are satisfied, just go to to the website greatdesert.com and you can be able to purchase that pro plugin and you'll enjoy. No coding, it's easy to set up and makes your work easy for your multi-vendor website.